Yo, what up, everyone? Welcome to Gridiron Chronicles, where each week we'll bring you exclusive interviews with players, coaches, and unsung heroes who embody the true spirit of the game. I'm your host, Josue. Today we have some very special guests. Please welcome the Lopes.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to thank you guys for joining us. Can the viewers have your names and roles on this team as well as jersey numbers if you play?
Drummage Satterwhite II, number 45, offensive lineman, defensive lineman.
Lucky Davis, number 3, athlete.
Ali, number 15, wide receiver.
RJ Lovett, number 21, outside linebacker.
I have a question for you, Mr. Knox Fab, Lucky Davis. How are you guys roster numbers in the beginning of the season?
In the beginning of the season, so we had start off. It was just it was a last minute thing. So I say we started off with about 20 some people. That's it. And then as it went on, it came up to 40. It just kept going on and on. Yeah.
So the roster numbers went up. How do you guys attract all those players to your team?
I mean, I'm Lucky Davis. So, everybody want to play with Lucky, so I love it. I mean, I'm a positive person. I can bring stuff out of it. Look, this guy right here, he was a hothead. I swear he was a hothead. He came to the Lopes, man, played with us one game, and he was just like shit, he was just going off. And I was like, hey bro, this is not what we do over here. He was like, all right, I understand, cool. As the season went on, he was like, I got to keep my cool, but I'm always going to have my brother's back type shit, so.
I calm down.
So, Lucky, what made you start the Lopes, and why the name the Lopes?
The Lopes, man, I've been around the community for so long. The Grand Canyon community. So I just wanted to start something that's within the neighborhood and just giving back to everybody, that don't play football anymore and is willing to come out and work for a position. So why not start the Lopes?
Yeah, the Lopes is a good name. I like the Lopes. And for Mr. Drummage Satterwhite here, do you guys feel like next year you guys will be championship contenders?
I felt like this year we were championship contenders. If some background stuff didn't happen in the, semi-pro, world, we most definitely would have dismantled the Bears and been the DFL champions. But, that's for next year. Next year we just going to be ready, better. Whatever league we play in, wherever we at, we just going to be there.
So, Lucky, I heard you guys will be doing community service soon. I feel like that's a great look for the team that's already well respected for the Lopes. And besides that, do you guys have any other plans besides that? When is OTAs?
OTAs, we might have OTAs in September, in the middle of September. Didn't get an official date for that yet. But right now we have a training, a night training that's coming up. It's gonna be on June 18th. It's a Sunday. It's for everybody, for ladies, gentlemen, kids. You gotta play sports if you're a kid though, because it's not a playground. So we're just trying to help everybody out.
So, when the Reapers came into the league and the Lopes had to play them, did you guys feel like that was a challenge you guys can overcome?
We don't
Yeah.
became it.
No, I'm saying before,
I mean,
before
when
the
they came into
game.
the league, it was really a good challenge for us actually. So I was excited for them to come into the league because it was another team that wears purple. So that's why we got the paint the city purple game. That was the first annual game. Hopefully we can do a second annual game, but that game was a close one. We did come out on top at the last minute, so I'm glad everybody pulled their head out of their.
Yeah.
And when you guys beat them, what was on you guys' mind?
When we beat them,
Who's gonna stop us?
nah, I ain't even had that on our mind. I stayed humble, so it was just now we can put up a fight with anybody. So you step in front of us, win or lose, draw. I mean, we gonna put up a fight.
So where will the Lopes be next year, or is it still undecided?
That's still undecided. We trying to, keep our options open, but whoever give us the, you know, best opportunity.
What is your actual position? Because I can't seem to figure it out. Sometimes I see a receiver, quarterback, running back. What do you feel like your main position is?
Bro, my guy is an all-star. There's no questions asked. He plays everything, you know?
Deion Sanders.
My position is wherever you need me.
Wherever
I
you
just-
need me.
just step in.
But what do you
Whatever
feel?
help the team at best at that moment is where I think he fits in.
Offense, defense, special teams.
But where do you feel like his strongest position is at? Is it at running back? Is it at receiver, quarterback?
I mean, I
Maybe
like
left tackle.
Offensive coordinator.
Yeah, offensive coordinator, quarterback, running back.
No, running back. To be honest,
To be honest, yeah, if
running
he just
back.
ran the ball the whole game, like if he had 20 touches a game, he'd probably get over 100 yards a game. Like, I see it.
No, my guy can run the ball through the whole.
I feel
Pause,
like
but
I feel like receiver.
No, he can't catch.
Slot receiver. No,
He
that's
can't-
what I'm
he
talking
can't.
about.
He can't catch.
So slot receiver, I feel like that's the best one. Because if I'm in open field, I mean, who gonna stop me? To be honest.
He's hard to tackle, that's for sure. My guy can, I mean, right now he's a little,
This
not
right
working
here.
out that good.
So the championship game. Let's talk about that.
Ooh.
It seemed like these guys were scared of y'all because they stacked up at the last second. Do you guys feel like some of those guys, if some of those guys didn't play, it would be different?
Oh yeah, for sure.
100%.
For sure, it will definitely be different. With that, I mean, the guys that scored on their team wasn't even on their team, so it don't like without those key players,
I mean, y'all
that
seen
game
the comeback.
that game wasn't a game.
The comeback.
But we like the challenge, so I'm glad they did do it. So kind of opened up our eyes, Okay, now everybody can do that, so we can hang around with these guys because the score was only 22-20. Y'all won by 2 points, so.
And they're still missing key players.
So, a lot of people are going to be trying to join the Lopes next year. I know that because, you're Lucky Davis. You said it already.
Oh.
For many of you guys here, do you guys have any expectations for the newcomers that comes to this team?
Yeah, be at practice.
Our main thing,
Come to work, man.
Yeah.
Like if you want a spot, you gotta earn it. But my main thing is over here, everybody plays. No matter what. Everybody plays.
one thing for sure is and I experienced this, A lot of times I wouldn't get in, but you just gotta listen to coaches. You just gotta listen to coaches. I mean, not everybody's expected to start. Not everybody's expected to, get the ball at times. But one thing for sure is, you just gotta be patient and get the ball. Your time will come. You feel me? But you just gotta be prepared to work because we got some dogs out there. And me, I was a Reaper player. I was a Reaper player. We had some dogs on the Reapers too. But we also did have a lot of hotheads. Me being one of them. I was a hothead. Ask these fellas right here. We play with them. I was a hothead. Right. See. But obviously, like you said, attitudes changed. But we just got to come with a strong mindset. We're here for the championship. We're here to get a ring again.
Yes, sir.
We're here for Y'all seen the comeback? I mean, we played. I'm sorry to cuss, but we played our asses off. You feel me? So get ready, just the ball. You feel me? So.
And I feel like we played half of Arizona.
Yeah. So just come with a strong mindset. That's what we expect from y'all.
RJ, you've been playing with Lucky forever. Like I would say that. How do you feel about him as a player?
Oh, he's good, man. One of the best I've played with, to be honest. Because, like you said, I've been around a while and I played against him a lot. And he was that person you marked on your, on your schedule. Game planned around him, so it's, it's an honor to be side by side with him. But no, I'll give it to him. He's a baller, man. Not trying to, boost his ego, but no, I give him I give credit where it's due. You know what I mean? And he's, he does his thing. So I enjoy playing side by side with him and newcomer right here. And like he said, he was a hothead, but we got a lot of veterans on the team, and that's not what our fucking my bad. That's not what our motive is, though. You know what I mean? So we try to lead the younger, the new, unexperienced, and we got a bright future coming. So yeah, man.
So, Drummage, how do you feel about Lucky as an owner?
Oh, as an owner, he's spectacular. I have no complaints. He makes sure everything's in order. If you need anything, jerseys, decals, pants, he's making sure you get everything that's needed before the game. Making sure you have a game plan. Making sure you know the game plan. Even if, like, I'm one of those players that can barely make practices because I work a lot. He's still making sure I know the game plan, hitting me up every day. Hey, yo, you gonna do this? You gonna do that? As an owner, he's not only an owner, he should be part-time coach almost, but he don't want to accept that role. So I just got to accept him as my co-player. Somebody that's I ride with.
So, Mr. Ali, in week 1, if you can pick any team to play, who would it be?
That's a good question.
That's a good
Hey,
question.
that's a great question.
That's a good question. To be honest, if we're playing with the Lopes, I would go Vengeance. Week 1, Vengeance. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like that's gonna be a good matchup. Vengeance. Obviously, I respect the hell out of Vengeance. Vengeance got a lot of dogs on the team.
Great players.
Great players, great coaching staff.
Organization
overall, yeah. Great team. But to be honest with you, I'm just tired of seeing them winning. I want to win against the Vengeance. But we did have our chances. I had my chances against the Vengeance, but we lost every time. But next year, with our dogs on the Lopes, I think it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight. So yeah, I want the Vengeance week 1. So please, Mr. Lucky Davis, Mr. Knox Fobb, the one I would like to play Vengeance week 1.
Week 1, huh? The
Yeah.
Vengeance? Okay.
I want us to start strong.
We have a very special guest today, new and upcoming player. Can you introduce yourself?
What's going on, everybody? It's Yakir Cobb, straight from Israel. You feel me?
So, what is your background with Lakel Davis?
Lucky, that's my nigga. That's my brother. You feel me? Enough said. Everybody know what's up with me and Lucky.
So, in a respect towards type of way, like, how do you feel about him as an owner of a team?
As an owner of the team, I haven't been, I ain't really get a chance to see up close and personal, but knowing Lucky, I know it's like a perfect position for him. He know what the fuck to do as an owner, player, coach, all that shit. Football related, he got it. So I'm already knowing that's what's up with Lucky.
And have you played with him before?
Come on, yeah, of course me and Lucky play. You know what's up? Yeah, in Alhambra days, we played a little semi-pro, but high school days was the shit. It was the shit. Me and Lucky was fucking shit up. I mean, me and Lucky was killing stuff on the field, man.
So, do you feel like things gonna be different? You guys get that duel back together?
It's gonna always be like that. It's like that. It's because it's with me and Lucky, no homo. It's like a connection on and off the field. So it's like, you feel me? Like it's gonna always be hard, like cold on the field and off. So we get on the field together, we gonna kill shit. We gonna dominate. Whatever we do together, we gonna dominate it.
Okay, so how do you feel about Lucky, transferring leagues? Because he was in the DFL before. You played in that league before, I believe so. They were going to be transferring. Maybe it's a possibility that he'll be transferring to another league. You think it'll be any different in another league?
Like solo?
Like as his team, like bring his whole team over there.
I mean, when you talk about a team as the Lopes, like, or as a team, whatever we decide to do or we decide to do, it just gotta be, it just gotta be discussed. Everybody's gotta be on the same page, and if he gonna lead it, everybody's gotta trust it. He gotta trust himself, and then just get to it. So whatever happened in terms of going to different leagues, I don't know. I mean, I trust bro. I trust y'all. So that's up to him and y'all, I guess. I'm not really into all that type of stuff.
So we have Lopes merch here already. Check that out. Can you stand up, please? So who designed that?
Mr. Lucky Davis right here.
Do you guys like that design?
Hell yeah. Says Arizona right here on one sleeve, and then says Lopes right here. And then we obviously have our Lopes logo / mascot, and then obviously his brand. You gonna drop that link or what?
It's already out.
It's already out.
So will everybody, like even including the fans, will be able to get this merch, or is it just a team thing?
Everybody will be able to get it. Yeah, everybody be able to get it. So it's not just a team thing.
Will it just be jackets or?
Now shirts, jackets,
Bro, you got the
shorts,
pants for it.
pants, whatever you need, socks.
So you guys had this thing where you guys played the Reapers and it was like purpled out and everything. Will that happen next year if the Reapers are in our league?
Paint the city purple. Yeah, we would like that to happen. Be like the second annual.
Did you come up with that?
Yeah, I came up with that. It was already a slogan for actually the Grand Canyon School, So it was already a slogan like paint the city purple. With that, we just put it in football terms, We got 2 teams that wear purple, so now it's a purple out game. Like everybody wear purple, so paint the city purple. It actually look pretty good too. So
Is it a coincidence that you're practicing at a park that's also logoed purple as well, the Chavez Park?
that was very coincidental. That wasn't even planned or anything. That was kind of wild, but a little far for us Grand Canyon community. But hey, we got to do what we got to do. Private park, way out.
So, rumor has it that the semi-pro for women is coming out here. Will you be involved in that?
Ooh.
Yeah, you gonna play?
Oh!
Hey,
Cut that out. Cut that out.
I'm not even sure if they want me involved in it. I mean, yeah, like I'd love to be a big part of that.
I feel like we could give back, like as men, we could give back to the women in our community, and and help them out any way we can.
Right.
Just like how, like the Gladiators, they have an owner. She's a women owner / coach, and the Tamatoa Warriors, she's a woman / coach.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that if we give them more of our support, they would have stronger teams. So speaking of the Gladiators, when we played them the first time, we lost. And I feel like it was a bad game. You guys had like an off game and all that. And so how did you guys snap back the second time?
Oh, the first game, see, we were missing a lot of key players. I mean, being off schedule, like we didn't have a set schedule, so everybody had like leave town and stuff like that. So, but the second game, everybody was back. So I mean, we all just played together, and when we got a whole family together, I mean, can't beat a family. So,
Do you feel like there was key factors in that against the Gladiators? Like, who was a key factor?
Key factor in me was, I don't know, probably just the coach herself.
No, like as in players, like for the Lopes, like
As in
going,
players?
going
Against them.
Yes.
I
Like the
mean,
whole
they
team.
had a pretty good team. So I mean, but we didn't really see any key players. We study a whole team instead of just one player. Like we watch everybody, not just the one person. Unlike everybody else, they probably just watch Lucky. He's gonna get the ball. Okay, watch me, but you got 10 other people on the field.
But it's true. I mean, when we played the other Reapers, and when I was on the Reapers, we had to watch out for one main guy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you star player. We gotta watch out for those guys.
Yeah, but you take me away, and then you just got other people around.
We get you on lockdown first, and then we'll handle our business on the other.
Right, then you start watching everybody else, and then they go Lucky taking off.
I don't know, but
I mean,
The thing about football, you just gotta
watch
strategize.
so that's the thing. So I feel like you guys should watch a whole team because, like you guys said, you never know where Lucky's at. He could play anywhere, and then he end up in a position you guys might not know, and then boom, your quarterback gets sacked twice. So,
But see, look, it's like a lot of what y'all saying is true, but then there's players in like sports that just completely take that away, and Lucky one of them players. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, it is 10 other guys, 11 other guys, but certain teams got them players like you got a LeBron where you take him out, or that's got to be your main focus. We gonna worry about that other stuff later, and he happened to be one of them players. So I feel what y'all saying, but y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's just like that. I don't know too much about the league, but I know it's a few players like that in the league, and I know Lucky's like one of those.
Yeah. Well, on top of that, like, what he was saying is, we're gonna handle our business with the rest of the players, but if we see one player like he said, LeBron James, sometimes you're gonna have to double team LeBron James or Stephen Curry, you know, outside on the threes. If you control like Stephen Curry outside the threes, you're good. You know, he's not going to be hitting threes. And the other guys, we already got those guys on lockdown. But our main concern is Curry because, one, he's the best scorer on that team. You feel me? He's the best scorer on that team, and that boy can hit shots from anywhere. Let's go another example, like, what's his name? Anthony Davis, for example. The Warriors played a good game against the Lakers one time because they were trying to get AD out of the paint. And AD is unstoppable in the paint. You know, sometimes he had a great game against the Warriors. The Warriors focused on AD to drag him out of the paint. When they dragged him out of the paint, Curry was doing all these layups. The big man was slamming dunks. So yeah, we can watch the whole team, but at some times we gotta watch that certain player because that certain player would be the only one making all the plays. You feel me? To be honest, I'd compare him to Alvin Kamara. 5 touchdowns in a game. That's crazy. He a dog. I'm not gonna lie. He a dog.
So RJ, how is your transitioning from the defense you ran from the 4-3 to the 3-4? Is it a lot different?
It is. I would say so. But honestly, I'm still getting I still got to work in on it though. You know, I played safety my whole career, but as I'm getting older, the speed, but the knowledge is there. So it's a transition, but I'm learning but yeah, it's a difference.
So Drummage, how does it feel to play literally every position on the football field?
I don't play every position.
Like on the line, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I was like, I don't play every position. I'm not him.
I mean, you can't throw, but you know, I get you could block.
Yeah. I can't throw, can't run the ball. I could block. I could, go through offensive linemen. And other than doing all that, I try not to play every position on the field. I'm better in the inside, so D tackle, guard, center. If I have to play offensive tackle, I did this year, a lot of games. But, just got to work with what you got. If I didn't play offensive tackle this year, Lucky wouldn't have had the outside as open as he did. We wouldn't have been able to grow as much as we did. We had a lot of touchdowns, So I don't play every position on the line, but I try to stay on the inside. Could play the outside, but that's about it.
Honestly, I could ask this like one by one, serious question. Do you guys feel like the more you knew Lucky, like do you feel like you grew as like a better person, or do you feel like it declined in your life? One by one.
Hey, let me stop.
Oh no,
Go ahead.
It don't matter.
Yeah. So Lucky, as long as I've known Lucky, anytime I come back to football, he's always on my team, regardless if I know about it or not. So most of the times that I even play with Lucky, I don't be knowing that he's even on the squad. Like I met him on the Vengeance again this last year. Once I seen him on the Vengeance, he then told me about the Lopes. Said, "Hey yo, let's go try to do this shit in the DFL, see what we could do." Went to the DFL. Boom, I was on the Lopes. So it was like I didn't even know he was on the Vengeance. Half the teams I played with him on, he just be on. So that's pretty much how I know him as. And then as a person, we cool. We always been cool. Like since he came, his first day out on Hamburg, we was doing backflips by the dance room in high school, and we've been chilling ever since. So yeah.
Okay, so I'll leave your turn.
I don't know if I want to give you a bigger head than you. Like your head is already big, But yours don't fit your head. Okay, anyways. Lucky, great player, he's a great guy. I mean, I wouldn't say, to be honest with you, like he changed my mind or anything, because that came from me. You feel me? Like I decided to change my attitude. But him, knowing him as a guy, he's a great owner, great player. He's a hell of a player. I mean, scratch everything else, dog can ball out. You feel me? Like, I mean, playing up against him and now playing besides him, I feel like you're gonna be cocky after this podcast or something. Like, I mean, how high is your ego right now?
I'm always humble.
But I love that he's always humble about himself. I mean, me personally, like, I love guys who are humble about themselves, and this dude, he's humble, which I respect the hell out of it. So I'll be the first to shake his hand and that move, like humble ass dude. So, but yeah. Who next?
RJ.
Go ahead, RJ.
Refresh that question. What was it?
So, do you feel like you've grown as a person the more you knew Lucky, or do you feel like it declined?
I would say we both balance each other out. You know what I mean? As we met, him being younger, older, we meet, see eye to eye, pitch stuff out, and agree and stuff. Because outside of football, me and him would chop it up, and like he's really wants to make the Lopes real involved with the community service and stuff. And I'm all willing to give back to the community. I grew up in that area as well, so yeah, I would say we grown as people, friends, family. So yeah.
Yeah, shit, me, everybody already, like, for those who don't know what's up with me and Lucky is my dog, like, that's my right hand man, with football, without football. So, in terms of just, dude, he grow, like, of course, like, when you just hang around somebody almost every day, you talk to somebody almost every day, you just gonna naturally grow from that person, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You learn different shit. We probably have conversations that a lot of people don't really have. We probably have arguments that people don't have. Shit, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Like, I definitely know we definitely grow from each other. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? But you don't really get a chance to think about that when you fuck with somebody so heavy. So, but yeah, we definitely, bro. Yeah, I learned a lot from him too without even him trying. Like, he can't come to me and try to teach me nothing. But like you just soak the positive in from somebody by just being around them. So yeah, I definitely grew being around Lucky in a lot of different ways. Football for sure, like man, on the field it's just everybody know that shit. Just man, and then whoever was in tune back in the day when me and him played together, I don't even gotta say nothing. Like I don't even know what I would say, to be honest. This is gonna sound like I'm just bragging. It's like a movie for real. That shit like a dream, huh? We was killing. It's just crazy. I can't explain it. You know what I mean?
So Lucky, will you be collabing your music with your team? Like as in like make it a anthem?
An anthem?
Oh.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be an anthem.
That's a good
It's
question.
crazy. There's actually this new song called "Loose." I know y'all heard of. Excuse my language. I know y'all heard of that little chant when they was like knocking nigga shit loose. So it's like it's a song that I based off that, but it ain't gonna be all that like with the N word and all that stuff. So it's gonna be pretty smooth. It's just gonna be a hype song. So
So we're all looking forward to that. I'm gonna make sure that when it does come out, we're gonna link it to the page so everybody can get to it. And do you have a message to send to all these teams? Anything to say? Don't matter. It don't matter what you say. Just say it.
nah, I really ain't got no message, but they can. Nah, don't do it.
Let me say something.
You can have let's just make football fun again. I see Arizona been dying down on football. Everybody been quitting it and don't want to do it no more. Just let's bring back the fun.
So what it sounds like to me, it sounds like you guys want to be like a very humble team. Work in silence, but deadly. So I just want to thank you guys all for showing up here, and taking the time to talk to me today. It's always good to have you guys on here. And what was that, the antlers? Everybody throw the antlers up.
What?
Was the antler? Yeah.
The
Lopes up, right?
Oh, the antelope.
That's hard.
Thank you guys for coming, bro.